very happy, very pleased, and obviously with a £5 penalty first time, pleased that he won't be shouldering that again. It's an important step, I think, that first run of the year.
The question we've thrown to you is Ascot, 4 runs there, 4 defeats. Can you just explain sort of what's happened when he's been to Ascot?
Yeah, I don't read too deeply into it. He's far more grown up, I think, this year. I think in the past he had his first ever run there. He was unlucky not to win that day. He was beaten a nose, and then he was second to Blue Point in the Pavilion, where he had a penalty for his previous group win in the Mill Reef. And Blue Point went on and franked the form very well indeed. And then Caravaggio, obviously, in the Commonwealth Cup. That was a massive run. So I think all those things combined, and then also the end of season Champions Day sprint was different ground altogether. I think we were racing on ground that had been raced on 2 weeks before, and it was a completely harder job than the soft ground he competed on when he won the Haydock Sprint.
The Commonwealth Cup defeat, I get the feeling that you thought that was almost the making of him that day. He sort of really grew up and became a man that day.
He did. He came off the course that day, and you could almost tell by the look in his eye, he was, you know, OK guys, I've got this now, and he was very inexperienced at that stage of his life. I think he's grown up with more experience, and to begin with, you know, he was probably competing at a fairly high level fairly quickly because we had a hold up with him early on, and you know, he was competing against far more streetwise individuals, and now he's on a par with them with the experience side of it, and he's matured into a really strong, pleasing individual, you know.
Adam, the lads who ride him at home, do they feel he's better, stronger than ever?
Listen, I think it was great the way he won first time up and the way he improved last year from his first to his second run. We'd be, you know, we wouldn't be swapping him for the world.